deal with airplane peanuts.
Wow. Wow. Thank you. The moment, dude. This is the moment.
Capture the moment, dude.
The moment is here.
We did it, boys.
We did. Thanks for coming, man.
All those years of us working on this podcast.
Yes. Thank you, moment.
Made it happen.
The Matt and Shane Secret Podcast live show took place last Wednesday, and it fucking ruled, dude. They had on special guest Michael Che. Shane was crushing Bud Lights the whole show. The live audience was great. Matt was coming in hot all night long. All that and more is coming up in this week's episode of the Joke World Comedy Update. But real quick before we get started here, please do me a favor and just move your mouse over that subscribe button real quick. Click on that bad boy, and boom, you've done it. You've just joined the fastest growing community in all of comedy. Congratulations. Welcome to Joke World. Make yourself at home. Stay a while. Hell, leave a comment. December 14th is when the Matt and Shane live show officially began. It took place in front of a sold-out audience at Chelsea Music Hall in New York City and featured special guest Michael Che. Although halfway through the show, Shane did mention that they were trying to get Beetlejuice to be the special guest, but just couldn't get in touch with him.
Honestly, the other guest we were trying to get Michael Che and Beetlejuice. We couldn't get Beetlejuice. We offered him a hefty sum. We couldn't get him.
Wait a minute, you was gonna pay him?
A lot.
You're not
So
fucking
much.
paying me.
We'll pay you.
We'll pay. We're gonna pay.
I
Don't
do
worry.
every time I
This
do a
age-old
show.
conversation. No. We're gonna pay.
Honestly,
Just talking to the mic.
this is how slavery got started. We're gonna pay you. Just pick it first when we get the money.
You think they went like, you're on the ground floor of a brilliant startup. It's a brand new country. Oh, gonna get it.
Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast is the perfect example of why these live shows are becoming so popular for comedians and fans, because if they tried to upload this episode just to normal YouTube, it would get taken down almost immediately. And they're not showing heavy segments like YMH stuff. It's literally just the jokes. YouTube could not handle that. Pretty much every topic they brought up, any normal streaming service would probably find an issue with, but I promise if you have a decent sense of humor, even an okay sense of humor, just slightly below average sense of humor, you'll find the show hilarious. Some highlights that stick out to me right off the bat was Matt and Michael Che meeting live on the podcast for the first time. Michael's a kind of straight-laced character, and Matt, we all know him and his antics. So him just dealing with that, realizing what a character Matt McCusker is live on the podcast in front of all of us, watching him process that was pretty funny. Also, the crowd trying to convince Shane to call Kanye West live on the show, that was pretty crazy. For those of you that don't know, Ye reached out to Shane a few weeks ago for a potential interview.
I hate to spill the beans, but I got a text that said, "Yo, it's Ye," and Kanye contacted me that day.
That day he was
That day,
on his media tour.
that night, yes, and he wanted to work on something
On his media daily storm.
and unfortunately, I had to decline.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He should be here eating birthday cake.
you want the views? We could do that, but I do feel like the people that are latching onto him are taking advantage of whatever's going on.
Yeah.
And that looks fucking lame
Yeah, it's sinister.
because Ye is the best.
Well, that kind of sucks because I want to give my views on Israel right now, if you don't mind.
See, I already feel weird about talking about it.
It is funny. It's a funny thing to have him text
I mean, it
you.
was crazy. It gave me, like, my face got hot. I was in an Uber. I was talking to Matt, and I was like, dude, Ye just texted me.
That's crazy.
Did you show that to the guy next to you?
I was in the back of an Uber, just like, they're like, he wants to talk right now. I was like, I'm in an airport. I can't. I was just trying to buy time. I was like, holy fuck. Because I knew whatever he said, I was going to say yes. I fucking love Kanye West. I love his music.
There was also a live chat feature so fans could talk to each other during the show, which I thought was pretty neat. But something that caught my eye afterwards is Matt actually hopped into the chat and said, "Dude, thanks again. Sorry if we let anyone down. Y'all are the best. Shane's freaking out right now. Send him your love." I don't know what the hell he's talking about. I think everyone that tuned into this can agree it was pretty fantastic. If you missed out last week and still want to experience an hour and 40 minutes of completely unhinged comedy, you can still have access to the show for 2 more days. Well, you can still buy access to the show for 2 more days, I should say, over at momenthouse.com, Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast. The Bad Friends live tour is getting ready to kick off at the beginning of next year with Bobby Lee, Andrew Santino, Juicy Jet Ski Johnson, and the rest of the Bad Friends gang embarking on a nationwide theater tour starting in February. It's always really cool to see Santino and Bobby Lee sharing a stage together, especially for big fans of the podcast who get a mix of Bad Friends banter along with world-class stand-up. It makes for a pretty hot ticket.
Can I go back to the black guy? Are you asking me to go back to the
No,
black guy?
I just want to apologize because I feel like I was aggressive in the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
And I apologize. I feel like there's a bad energy between us right now. Are you good? I'm fine too. Let's move on. I'll get good.
What did you say, ma'am? I can't hear her. Can you hug and make up? They want to hug, I guess. You know. Yeah. Hug him! Bobby, give him a hug! Bobby, oh no.
I like that he kept the mask on for safety.
Also, the fact that Bobby really doesn't do the road that often makes this just that much more special. They haven't announced that many dates for the tour yet, but it's set to begin February 17th in Spokane, Washington, and continue on the next night in Seattle. 2023 is coming in hot. The Are You Garbage Boys have announced plans for a New Year's Day live show beginning on January 1st, and so far it seems like it might be similar to the Matt and Shane live show, just in the sense that they're filming it at a venue in front of a live audience. However, it's different than that show because they're also teasing some segments that they filmed beforehand, including some interviews with their mothers, Patty and Denise, who are commonly referenced on the show.
It was like people, the second like athletes get their checks or whatever, it's like no one needs $10,000. They've made it this far without it. Like it's not going to change their life. They're just going to blow it.
You don't have to pay for things for people, with your money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's like they were like auditing people. The guy's like, yeah, I pay for 348 cell phones right now. You're like, what the fuck? It's just like fucking 20 grand a month in T-Mobile fucking plans.
Hear that, Patty? You're cut off as of right now. Do you eat your pizza crust?
Yeah.
Okay.
The show will be streaming live on Moment House starting January 1st at 7 p.m. Right now, tickets are just $12, closer to $15 after fees, actually. But it seems like they're putting a lot of work into this one, so I'm excited to see how it turns out. Guest spots from last week. Your Mom's House did not have a guest. Two Bears, One Cave was Bert and Kumail Nanjiani. No Tom. Whiskey Ginger had on Reggie Watts. Kill Tony Tonight is with Brian Simpson. Dan Soder was on Stavi's World. And Flagrant talked with Drewski.
Now, there was a hole in my pants, but it was like in this area.
But who was at the party?
None of you guys are fat. It's like a fat thing. That's kind of like...
You're not fat, bro.
Yeah, you guys aren't in that
You
category.
carry it well.
But a fat thing in what way? Like, explain. Like,
No, let's address what he just said.
I look 38. You carry the weight well. I wait till we're on
He said, yo, you carry it well. Oh, it's still there.
he didn't say you thick.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Did you think you were?
Yeah, you might as well say I'm thick, though. Fam.
Yeah, it's
For real.
okay. You can call your
Like, I
body
don't carry
thick.
it in the front, but I got that shit in the back.
Hey.
Word? That's what he said.
Power bottom? Let's go.
I shouldn't extend it.
He'll get you with that one.
This past weekend, and Thea Von talked with Young Gravy. Stavros was on the Joe Rogan Experience. We Might Be Drunk had on Natasha Leggero. The Honeydew had on Rich Voss. Tom Papa was a guest on Are You Garbage? And Tiger Belly had on Preach. As far as new stand-up specials go, they're either out right now or coming out very soon. There's a few exciting ones. Starting off with Andrew Santino Cheeseburger. That's the name of it. Cheeseburger is the name of his new special. That's going to be on Netflix starting on January 10th. Pretty excited for that one. Also, Sam Morril put 14 bonus minutes from his last special, Same Time Tomorrow. His special's on Netflix, but he put the bonus minutes on YouTube. So check that out if you liked Same Time Tomorrow. You get 14 minutes of bonus from Sam Morril.
That's a loud jacket. What is that jacket?
I'm a floral guy.
You're a floral guy?
No, my buddy gave me it. I like it.
Your buddy gave you a... That's an interesting friendship. Dude, I got you something. What is it? It's a jacket with flowers on it. Do you want to fuck me, dude? I don't understand.
That does it for this week's Joke World Comedy Update. As always, thank you so much for watching this video, and we'll be back again next week with some more comedy news. I'm debating changing these news updates to Tuesdays instead of Mondays, just because of the timing of it all. Sometimes by the time we're done recording, editing, finding the news, doing the thumbnail, all this shit, it's like either midnight on Monday, or it just has to be posted on Tuesday anyway. So I feel like it'd be more consistent if it was on Tuesdays, but it's a better start to the week if it's on Mondays. That's what I'm debating right now. I feel like it's still early enough to change it. It's only episode 30. This is episode 30. That's like 9 months of the Joke World Comedy News. That's pretty cool. Thank you guys for sticking around for 9 months. Go download this episode on Spotify or Apple, wherever you listen to podcasts to support the show. For some reason, downloads is the only metric that matters in podcasting. I don't know why, but that's how it is. So download it, like this video, comment, do all the YouTube stuff too. I'm asking a lot, but I don't know. It doesn't seem that hard. I like and comment on these videos and download them on Spotify. I'm doing it and I'm making the video. So I'm not even asking you to make the video. I'm just asking you to interact with it. If you think about it, it's selfish for you to watch this whole video and not like and comment and download. So look yourself in the mirror, Buster.